Oh, what's up? Yeah, caught me looking around for stuff. I think anyway, happy Monday. Hopefully you enjoyed your weekend. Mine was busy. I am tired. But it's cool. I'm glad to still be here. Glad to still be alive. So much to be thankful for. Um I'm trying to pull this thing up over here. Hold on. But yeah, hopefully y'all had a good weekend too. Yeah, and yeah, I know. I mean, I saw like I was very. I'm gonna be honest. I was very late catching up on some of the stuff in the group in the comments and stuff. But I know y'all remember for the most part what was said. But this is what I was talking about. What I wanted to do is pull up what I was saying a couple of weeks ago. I think it was like two streams in a row, or it was somewhere around. They were in the same span of three streams when I was talking about the with this week, well, the whole month of June, especially this week. So, kind of, I mean, if you're in the group or you've been watching the channel, you shouldn't be shocked by this. But I know sometimes, I mean, we all forget stuff. But once again, as I always try to remind you guys, I know a lot of stuff in crypto, YouTube, and Twitter is clickbait, it's sensationalized, and all that kind of stuff. But as I always say, I'm just not. This is not faux courage or me trying to fake being encouraging or positive. Like I'm just really chilling because this is exactly what I said was going to happen. Um, Going into this, well, last week and going into this week, we're gonna see how we're going to see how. Hold on, just a minute. Um, I'm tired, yo. Yeah, we gonna yeah. This is the week. We're gonna see how this week plays on stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on this week, but this week going into next month, and what I'm really thinking now. Well, the thing is, there's an we're gonna talk about some of them today. There's a number of things that people can see as bad, but at the same time, we have a number of quote unquote good events that could happen. Um, how I say this? So we're in this month, going into next month. Some potential positive stuff coming out of this week into next week, but I wanted to see it run July, but we'll see what happens in this month. But maybe like towards the end of July. And I see a lot of people saying, the opposite because they're like, oh, summer's always sideways. It's going to be boring. It's going to be down for the market, or whatever. But there's a couple of things lining up that makes me still see July as we can get some pumps here. Once again, I'm gonna reiterate, not altcoin season like the crazy when you seeing like 20 X's in a day. Well, I don't know, some of them maybe, but we'll see what happens. I really got to monitor this closely. But I'm still pretty proud of like we called June months ago and stuff, and I still think the July prediction is going to stand. But I do got to do some digging today. And to be honest, I'm just being honest. I barely did anything crypto this weekend because sometimes you just got to relax your brain, um, and just step away from the market. Anyway, I've been doing this a lot lately. I've just started the streams rambling instead of doing the news stuff. But I guess it's because it's on my mind. And if y'all knew how my mind works, if I just keep stuff in the back of my mind, that's what causes me to stutter and think too hard throughout the stream because my brain is thinking about something else. Hold on, let me change this to. Oh, that's how that worked. Whatever. All right, cool. But yeah, so we've been hovering around this area for a minute. A lot of people saying they think we could. Once again, I'm just saying what people saying. I don't really care, but everybody's saying they think we're gonna range in between 56 and 70. Mm, I don't know how true that is. Once again, I really don't care. I just know. Let me say this. All I know is they're trying to scare people out the market. They're going to continue to do that. But the next 2 weeks could be interesting for us, and especially late July. So we'll see what happens. There's so many events that they could use to dump or pump the market that I got to really watch it closer to see what I think is going to happen. But yeah, listen, like even with the thumbnail, I'm not trying to be funny, but I still see people fighting it, And the thing is, I'm not trying to say I'm the smartest person in space than them, but it's all they know is the charts, Fibonacci levels, the RSI, and how much volume is in the market and blah. And I saw so many people get bamboozled this weekend saying the same thing they've been saying, like, oh, it's about to pump like crazy. And I don't usually look at the charts when I'm trying to figure out what's going to go on. As I keep saying, I'm gonna say again. It's funny because I'm telling you, I think a lot more people watch my channel than I think, because I think people they're getting upset with me saying this stuff or whatever. And I'm not. Some of these people I respect. Some of them I don't even know the crap they are. But I'm not trying to combat with anybody. All I'm saying is the truth. Like, if y'all using the charts, you got to realize they using the charts too, and that's how they tricking y'all. And I know if that's what you're going off and you telling your followers or Patreon members or whatever, that's what you're going off. It's not a smart thing to go off. I keep trying. I know it sounds like an idiot when I'm saying that because I'm the only one saying it, and people just trying to stick to these charts. And that's why I don't know, man. I don't see, how do I even say this? Crypto is a volatile market, so it provides a lot of opportunities to long and short and trade and stuff like that. But me myself, I don't see crypto as a trading market. It's not a market I would try to trade because, like I said, you can literally have 6 months of successful trading, and then 2 weeks throw you off guard, and you're either back at one or you're in a loss. Um, and a lot of people's their egos or their um, what's the other word? It just makes them fight against it, and I don't. And I even see people saying stuff like, you know, like, I feel like some of these people have been here before, and I don't know if they're just making content just to make content, or it sounds smart, or, like, I understand if you got a lot of people with big money, but this talk of like, oh, this is how to 8 and 10x your portfolio. I feel like I could do that anyway. And I see people talking about like about DGen plays, like people just doing DGen or stupid people in the market. No, pretty much the smartest people in the market. Because it's like you taking a chance on something that could 10x, and then if it goes against you, I just say spread your bets, man. Spread your bets, diversify. There's a chance that not all of them will perform well, but if you have a couple that perform well, and I'm taking multiple bets, then you do better. And as I keep saying in this market, not to be braggadocious, but I don't know too many people that, like personally, that have made more money than me in the market, and I keep saying this, with less money. I probably had more money than them to put in the market, but I didn't. And with the little money I made in the market, I mean, I put in the market last time, I made more than them, and they spent. Did I just mess that up? I did, didn't I? Hold on, y'all. My bad. Ah, did not prepare all these batteries and stuff because I told you I had a busy weekend. But what was I saying? Um, yeah, not trying to be braggadocious or anything, but I saw people last cycle that I know, that I respect, that I know outside of the market, not just like people I know for real, and just watch them make actually, to be honest, a bunch of successful trades. And I keep trying to preach this on this channel, and there's going to be a lot of people that say the opposite of me, and I don't really care. But I've seen people make a lot of successful trades, the entire market, doing all this hard work, watching the charts. They pretty decent at trading, you know what I'm saying? Not really getting liquidated or doing any leverage stuff. And so they're working, watching the charts every day and day by day or whatever, and still didn't make as much money as me. And it's just like, I think it's just hard for people to go against what mainstream knowledge or ideology is or whatever. And they're like, no, trading, if you learn how to trade, you'll make more money. And I'm trying to tell you, you don't. Like, you actually doing more work. It's a lot of work for me. I'm sorry, I started stream ranting, but whatever, man. It's Monday. Y'all, the market is boring. I got some stuff to talk about, but I keep trying to say, like, if it's the dang, y'all both gonna go out on me? Y'all see how they doing me over here? Oh man. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just really getting back in for the weekend. Let me change this other one. Hold on. Oh boy. I'm a regular human just like y'all. Y'all know this. I don't know how long this one gonna last. Anyway, as I always say, I'm not trying to run the NBC show. I'm just here to talk to you guys. But it's just hard for people to go against that, and like I said, some of these trading courses are good. If you want to, pay your bills trading and stuff like that, you can do that. I'm not knocking trading. Just like, people try to knock people who hold or whatever and tell you delusional for being degens. I'm not trying to do that to anybody. But I just find that if you hold in the market, you find stuff early that you make more money. Why am I doing my end of the stream rant right now? Whatever. I'm gonna keep going. But yeah, so and another thing is, and I said this last stream, so I won't talk about it too long, but you gotta understand there's not I'm gonna just say it. Listen, I can't look for euphemisms. You gotta understand there's not a lot of people in the market doing what I'm doing, and doesn't mean I know every single piece of alpha out there. Doesn't mean I'm gonna get all of the best performers this market. You can only guess at the stuff and do your research on it. But one thing is, you don't have a lot of people that's really doing what I'm trying to do, and literally I'm just really here to help people. I'm not trying to make money off Patreon or clickbait, and as I keep saying, I'm not even trying to grow this channel. So all the stuff I'm doing is genuine, what I believe, what I feel, and trying to help people. And so everybody's so accustomed, as I said last week, they're so accustomed to playing the game of farming liquidity at the beginning of the cycle to get more capital, because that's usually how the game is played. You come in for the big caps, everybody knows the stuff that's on Coinbase. You trade it, you make 20% here, 30% here. You keep playing that game, and then you flood your money back into the DGen picks. And I see people talking about, I've seen a lot of people talking about like, oh, people are just in DGen picks and low cap altcoins. No, you just mad because we're front running you on the game. Come on, like don't play that game. You know about all these some of them. I say this straightforward that I don't ever want to say like I'm the only one that knows about some of these DGen plays. Well, I will say a lot of these YouTubers, they don't know. But some of these bigger guys, they know about them. They know about them. They either invested in them. They just not going to tell you early, because I keep saying they're playing the liquidity farming game at the beginning of the cycle with the bigger caps. And even when it sounds smart at first, but when I did the math, as I tried to do on the stream with y'all the other day, it's like, no, just every time these DGen picks dip, I'm just getting more of it because I'm getting more and more tokens. Like every time it dips, especially the ones I believe in and stuff. And so you actually outperform where everybody else is farming liquidity at the beginning, trying to get 30% here, 20% there in big caps. And they feel like they're getting more capital to put back in these DGen plays. But if you do the math on screen, the math doesn't work out. The math works out better. Getting these DGen plays early, collecting them. Like I said, yeah, I got some bigger caps that I'm holding and stuff for security. Yeah, you do want to be smart or whatever. But for the most part, yeah, I'm getting these DGen picks early. I went on a couple of tangents there, but yeah, the charts will lead you astray, man. That's all I'm trying to say. And people get so upset when they feel like they've been bamboozled or whatever. And you could either have an ego and you can keep fighting it, or you could or you can realize you can't call me right now. I'm on stream. I hope this paper plastic isn't loud. Last thing I'm gonna say, then I'm gonna get to the news. But you can either keep fighting it, or you can just realize that stuff is different. And I was seeing even an associate of mine, me and my lady was talking this weekend, and they were like, yeah, we were talking to our therapist or whatever, and I was trying to win the argument or whatever. And it's just like, for me and my lady, like, I'm never trying to win an argument against my lady. Like, I mean, for one, we're a team or whatever, but some people, they just haven't conquered their ego yet. So it's just like, you're always trying to be right in the situation or whatever. And it's like, it's not about being right. Even when you hear me gloating about like, oh yeah, I predicted June. It's not that I'm trying to be right. I'm just really just being sarcastic or whatever, kind of funny. I am happy that I was right, but I'm not trying to be right. Most times I'm being sarcastic. But I see people just come back. They're like, all right, it didn't work this week. The market dumped on us just because of this or whatever. But we're going to come back next week. And I was reading tweets from this weekend, and I was just like, somebody was like, I'm longing something because this is the bottom, and they got liquidated. It's just like, it's just that need to be right or whatever. So anyway, let me get off this rant. Maybe I'm ranting because I'm tired. I just getting back. But speaking of, this is one of the first. I didn't want to address this first. I don't listen. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what order these things are. And usually I try to have my Bitcoin stuff up front, but this is what I'm talking about. I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm not gonna dwell on it long because I just kind of ranted about it. I saw him a couple of times. I really don't pay attention to like some of the. I know a couple of the big traders or whatever, but I keep seeing this guy's face, and some of y'all probably know him better than me. But he's a Korean trader, but I think he's a wasn't he an influencer first or whatever? And I guess he got money that way, and he started trading crypto. But he keeps getting liquidated, leverage trading. And as I keep saying, I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna move on. If you get into leverage trading and you lose, you're just gonna work harder to try to make up what you lost, and it's usually gonna be worse for you. Is all I can really say. And it's a snowball effect. And don't leverage trade. I'm gonna move on. I'm not gonna talk about that. But try not to leverage trade. Once again, this stuff is all out of order. I'm probably talking about some of the big stuff up front, but it is what it is. I'll put my stream in a better order next time. But anyway, I want to talk about this Mount Gox thing because they're talking about people are supposed to be getting their. Some people are speculating this is why the market might be dumping because the Mount Gox people, which was one of the first exchanges back in 13, 14, whatever. That sounds funny. It's like we in the 1900s. But 2013, 2014, whatever. And so they're saying they're supposed to start paying these people back in like next month. And then, sorry, I'm not reading the article. I'm just summing up. But they're supposed to start paying them back next month. And I guess the deadline is October or something like that. So a lot of people are like, they about to give them all their money back and they about to dump it on the market or whatever. Number one thing I was researching, I saw this a couple of weeks ago and I saw it again today, is that I don't think a lot of people realize, like, say if they had let's just talk about one individual. Let's say one individual from this Mount Gox thing, they had 10 Bitcoin, right? They had 10 Bitcoin when Mount Gox got what, hacked or whatever. And so people are speculating that they're getting their 10 Bitcoin back, or whatever, which means they're getting about $600,000 back, $610,000 because Bitcoin is like $61,000. So people are speculating that the people got hacked back then. If they had 10 Bitcoin, they're speculating that they're getting 10 Bitcoin back now, which would be $600,000. But that's not the case. It's really effed up, y'all. But what's happened, I don't even know how this went through because I think it is kind of foul, to be honest. But what's happening is, to my knowledge, is that they're getting back the value of what they had back then. So therefore, back then, I'm just roughly speaking, I don't know exactly, but I think Bitcoin was around $500. So if they had 10 Bitcoin, they're paying these people back not $600,000. They're paying these people back $5,000. And I'm just using one person as an example, so you see what I mean. So it's only what it was worth back then. So if they had 10 Bitcoin back then, it was worth about $5,000. So these people are not getting paid back their 10 Bitcoin, which would be 600,000. They're only getting paid back what it was worth then, which is not as much money as some people are trying to make this sound like. And I'm about to go on another tangent. Sorry, just bear with me today. So they're not getting back as much as money as people are thinking. They're just getting back what it was worth at the time. I mean, maybe I won't go on that tangent, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff people using to sensationalize stuff. Like, yeah, I will, because one of you guys was like, I think one of you guys was saying like, oh, Solana's going to be under investigation or whatever. And I'm gonna say this, I'm not saying this in a condescending way, but you got to realize this new stuff that you hear. If you're watching my channel and you're in my group, you should know by now that this stuff is FUD, and it's stuff that they're using to trick the people on the outside world, the people who are not in crypto every day like you, or at least most of y'all are at least in crypto 3 days a week. At least, even if you don't watch the stream every day, you're not checking the charts. You 2 to 3 times a week, you looking at crypto. They put this news story out there for the retail investors and for the people who will get scared out of it, because like I just reported on the channel, and I'm not saying I'm the only one, but I haven't seen many people talk about it. But Solana just got the ETP or whatever. Like, remember, like, think about it, y'all. Remember how when Bitcoin was getting their ETF, they put FUD around Bitcoin. When Ethereum was getting its ETF, they had the whole thing like they was Gary was saying it wasn't a commodity or whatever, and then all of a sudden they're dropping it. This is like it's what you call it? It's textbook. They just keep running the same crap. So no, I'm not worried about my Solana bags or anything like that. It's just be honest. I'm be honest. I haven't even read what y'all was talking about because I really don't care, to be honest. I will go read up on it, but it's just traditional stupid FUD that they throw out there for the people who's not deep in crypto, um, like you are. Like I was saying, they used NFTs to scare a lot of the young people in my community away from all the crypto because they automatically correlate NFTs with crypto, and then they put out all this marketing campaign showing how all the crypto punks and stuff are down, and then it actually scares people out. But for you, you should kind of you should know the game that they playing, and not be worried about any of this stuff or whatever. But anyway, the same I'm saying that because of Mount Gox. Like I see people, I'm like, you pretty much run a crypto Twitter. Why are you talking like this and you scaring people with this FUD or whatever? Because it's not like these people about to get a real bag. They're not getting the gains they would have had for holding. So that's the end of that. Um, hmm. I'm not gonna read that. That was kind of rude. I thought I'd be rude sometimes, but no, really not a need to talk about that either. I did see this. Like I said, some of this stuff is out of order. But Michael Dale, from Dale, the Dale Computers or whatever, he posted this on his Twitter, and some people fangirling about it. But it's like I said, institutional people gonna be here. The companies, the billionaires, the millionaires, the known people, whatever you want to call them, they all know what crypto is. This is just whatever. As far as the spot Ethereum S1 amendments that we were talking about last week, and we've been talking about the last 2 weeks, so far, if I'm not mistaken, it says Bitwise, Fidelity, 21 shares, Grayscale, Franklin, Vanek, and iShares, and Invesco, um, and I think BlackRock too. This article is a little bit old, but I think even BlackRock they sent in their amendments, and just to reiterate, like they approved the 19Bs, but they wait for the S1s, which say that everything can go forward with the Ethereum ETFs. Um, they send over whatever they send over, and then they do the amendments to say, hey, you got to take this out of your ETF or whatever, and this whatever. So anyway, they sent over their first round of amendments. I don't know, maybe it's going to be another round. I don't know. But after they did the Bitcoin ones, they pretty much know how the process should work. So a lot of people think it's just going to be one round of amendments, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Oh no, this is the same thing about the S1s. I don't want to talk about that. It's just how many devs on each chain, but I was just reading up on that. This Michael Saylor interview. I'm gonna just read it. It's a 4-minute clip, so I don't want to talk about it. But it's just saying how it's just saying how Michael's bullish on Apple stock way back then in 2012. And he was like predicting the price that it is today or whatever. And they were saying, well, he's doing it with Bitcoin now, and that's why you should be bullish on Bitcoin. Like that's pretty much the gist of it. I'm not gonna play the whole 4-minute clip for y'all to sit here and watch. Um, I'm just saying it because I don't think that's what y'all want to do. Not because it's me. I don't think y'all want to do that. If you want to see the clip, I'll put it in the chat. Yeah, I mean, let me be honest. Like I keep like last, it's a lot of people just arguing on Twitter. It wasn't. I mean, I'm still got some news coming up, but it's not a lot of stuff. It's just a bunch of people arguing. I didn't look into the coin stats hack. I did. I saw that or whatever, but I didn't get a chance to look into it. Uh, I'm going to play this clip because I want to make a point. Let's just listen. This how. I mean, I like Jason. He's cool, but listen to how he's talking. Let's just listen to this crap. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said it like that. But just anyway, let's just listen to this. Oh, my bad. My bad. I didn't even change it. I got to change it. Y'all not hearing it or seeing it. My bad. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Hey, what's up, people? Listen, the bullshit that happened today in the crypto space was absolutely crazy. I apologize to everybody affected, but now, now I'm making it my life's goal to take this shit to the moon. So if you with me, let's go. I'm in this shit for the long haul. I put my money where my mouth is, so I'm in it, and I'm in it to win it. Let's go all the way.
So if y'all haven't guessed by now, talking about some meme coin they made up about him, and I don't know, maybe the chart went down or whatever. It's just so crazy how these celebrities don't realize they're not in control. It's just it blows my mind. They really they really be thinking like it's on them and on their backs and they got control of it. And that's even for the ones that people saying are doing well, like the Iggy one with Mother or whatever. She has no control. They really be talking like they're in control, but these devs be having sniping the supply. They be holding most of the supply and stuff like this. And I wish I can tell. I have some friends that's engineered with him before. I don't. It's not a person I've worked with, so I don't have any like direct connections with Jason, but I just be like, wish I had somebody that I could talk through him, like and let him know, like, bro, you in over your head, like you talking like you gonna send this thing to the moon. That's not how that works. He doesn't even realize the state of the market is in right now. So it's bearish night. We not bearish. We chilling. We accumulate and stuff like that. But these celebrities they really be thinking they in control, and that I mean it's insane. But they don't know what they don't know. Somebody was trying to warn. I do have some connections to Soldier Boy, and tried to send word, but they don't be listening. They don't be listening. Like I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna just do it real quick and blah blah. And I know I talked to you. Don't know these people. Like it's anyway, idiot stuff. But I brought that up mainly. It's not even my stories are not even in order. But apparently, 50 Cent had some little hack or whatever. He said his Twitter was hacked or whatever, and they had some little 50 Cent coin. Once again, more the celebrity meme coin garbage. But I say that all to say, yes, meme coins is going to be a narrative. Yes, we invest in meme coins, it's like whatever. But I'm sorry if y'all don't even. I'm just being honest. Don't even come to me about no celebrity tokens. I'm just being honest. Between celebrity tokens and Trump is like one too. No matter if you want him in office or not, you be like, oh, but Trump would be bullish for crypto. I still, once again, Trump is not in control of this stuff. It's the devs and stuff, and people are taking advantage of stuff. So I don't touch Trump tokens. I don't touch celebrity tokens. I just stay away. Just another reminder, I'm not going to rant about it. This is more about the coin stat stuff. I was trying to research it, but I didn't get a chance to finish. I really don't want to get into it. But if you want to go look at it yourself, the news is out there. What is this one here? It doesn't really matter. None of that really matters. I'm definitely not reading this dumb story. Uh, what else we got here? Oh, this is just uh, listen, I'm not trying to flood no projects, y'all. So a couple of weeks ago, we talked about the story that I can't even think of them, Tron, which I don't like Tron either, to be honest, but Tron stopped minting USDT or whatever. Was it for their reason or whatever? But then today we got Tether halts USDT minting on EOS and Algorand. Now some people call it EOS. I call it EOS. I think I call it both of them. But anyway, I made a little money on it last cycle. Whatever. Some of y'all probably don't even know what the crap it is. But I want to look into what I doing on Algorand because I know a lot of people are bullish on Algorand. I was kind of last cycle. I'm not saying Algorand is trash or anything, but when people start making moves like this, you kind of got to take notice or whatever. It's just I don't think it's gonna be one of the most bullish projects, and I know a lot of people that like Algorand, but anyway, I'm not gonna read the article. This is what the article is. They stopped minting on EOS because they want to EOS and Algorand. They pretty much want to have USDT on chains that they feel like are gonna be successful, and can secure it or whatever, blah blah blah, and that's what that is. Um, I didn't read this one enough either. Oh, I guess I should have put this one together. I'm not gonna read this one as well. I'm sorry, I'm just paraphrasing, but this is the same thing I was saying with the celebrity meme tokens. So let me say this slower though. It says visibly shaken founder watches meme coin plummet 90% during live spaces or whatever. And I think this was the Riz coin or whatever. But the same thing, he's known as the founder. Let me say this too. With these scammers and stuff that I be telling you about, they always make, whether it's the celebrity or whoever, makes them feel like they're in charge. And they make them the face of it in case something goes wrong, then nobody knows that they were the scammer or whatever. Even though this cycle we're finding out who a lot of these scammers are. But as I read the article and looked into this, the founder even said and realized he wasn't in control of the token. Like he didn't launch it. I think it was just one of those another like probably pump, what you call it, tokens, just like the 50 Cent one or whatever. So even though he was calling himself the founder, they probably pushed him to call himself the founder, and then I guess they rugged the token in the middle of the spaces and made dude look stupid. I can't say whether he was in on it or not. I'm just bringing this up to reiterate that a lot of these people don't be in control. Oh, and this is the 50 Cent story. But listen, I never want to. waste you guys time. But I do want to say, I think I did my ending rant in the beginning. Sometimes I never try to do like, oh, I want you to wait to the end of the stream for the good stuff. Yeah, you do try to say the best for last, but pretty much I think I ranted about most of the stuff I was going to talk about. It's not a lot of news today. Just a bunch of people on Twitter cussing each other out, telling who's a scammer, who's dumb for being a DGen, who's dumb for holding the big. It's just stupid. It's like, to be honest, people just acting like children because um, I don't know, they leverage trading and doing something they shouldn't. They don't have as much conviction in their tokens as they're supposed to, but just a bunch of cat girl fighting on Twitter, and it's really annoying. It's actually embarrassing, some of the people I'm seeing doing it, but I'm chilling, man. I'm not getting caught up in that foolishness. Um, yeah, but yeah, I already talked about but the whole high cap liquidity farming. I'm cool. I got my high caps and my mid risk plays. I'm mid risking and degen and all the way over here. They can have that little game. Because as I said on stream, like I mentioned, I always use that example. Like I loved it, but it's like I didn't think it was the best time to get in. So yeah, the big caps are not always the safest plays. But anyway, let's get to some of these comments, questions, and concerns and stuff. If I can pull them up. Oh, I'm on the wrong tab. Hold on. Okay. As he said, good morning. As he said, VC screwed the crypto industry very badly. That every new launch is collapsing. Yeah, that too. I'm sorry, y'all, because they're launching the too high of evaluations. What I will okay, let me say something. You just brought this to my mind. I'm ticked off about a lot of these projects holding off their launches. But what I do see some of them changing the tokenomics and where they're launching at. Now that is hurting people who got in, early and on the pre-sales and stuff like that. But people trying to correct it now. They trying to correct it because they see like their game's not about to be played. You can try that if you want to, because to be honest, I think like three projects that we ended up getting into. One of them, I'm gonna say, I literally, when I say scratched it off, I literally, well, not scratched it because it's digital and I typed it, but I'll put a line through like in my list of my document where I hold my list of tokens that I'm going to get into. I scratched it out because I was like, oh, this is probably gonna launch it, whatever, whatever. And then when it launched, I was like, what? Like it launched lower. So maybe a lot of people trying to correct that because they realize they're not about to make any money. Um, but yeah, VCs did mess that up. And as I've been saying since January, the market is oversaturated. There's so many doggone projects that I'm really having to slow down and really think. Um, might miss some or whatever. The thing is, you try to diversify because you don't know which one's going to run first and give you liquidity to put back into the other ones. But I'm just really trying to watch, what I invest into. Elorm said, "Man, don't start that foolishness. You crazy." Tad Ape said, "Good morning." Y'all bugging in the chat. Um, no, I can't even see emojis. Let me pull up my I gotta look over here to see emojis. Hey, got pink hand. I never seen a pink hand before. Hand pink waving. Y'all funny with these cult names. We do not have a cult over here. We're we're just people. James White said, "What's up, fellas? What's up, man?" He means fellas and ladies. For the ladies that's in the chat, he's not skipping y'all. Crypto will say, "You think Mt. Gox selling Bitcoin is a real reason for price falling, or is it just a narrative spun to justify big money selling?" Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. It's just a narrative that they're using. That's why I keep saying I keep trying to say this. I'm not trying to be like dogmatic or whatever, but I'm just saying I keep seeing people depend on these charts. I'm trying to tell you that this ain't the time to be looking at no charts to trade or to find entries or whatever, because the chart's gonna get you slapped in the face every time. Because we have I'm gonna say it one time, and this is alpha, whether you realize or not. I ain't gotta say what it is, but there are so many events in the next 8 weeks that they could use. Let me say this slowly. There are so many events in the next 8 weeks that they can use to swing the market up or down. And if you don't know those events, you're gonna be looking at the charts like, yeah, this chart looks good, and it's gonna smack you because y'all not thinking about. That's the most probably alpha thing I've ever said on my stream, whether y'all realize it or not. That's how I play the market. I'm looking at events. I'm not looking at no doggone charts, man. This is crypto. I know the games they be playing. So To answer your question, that's what they're doing. And like I explained, maybe you asked this question before I explained it, but yeah, the Mount Gox thing, those people are not getting. If they had 100 Bitcoin, they're not getting 100 Bitcoin. They're not paying them back 100 Bitcoin, which would be, what $6 million. That's not what they're getting. They're just getting. If they had 100 Bitcoin back then, that's roughly $50,000. It's a big difference. That's a whole big difference. And but they using it to it's a lot of the market is lies, man. I mean, I don't know what people expect. This is just a bunch of games and lies, You just got to get in, make your money where you can. But that's how people are. That's how they're selling it. Mount Gox people are getting their money back in the market. That's why the market's dumping. But it's just, as I keep saying on stream, it's just them pressing the sell button. Hey y'all, put this news story out, and almost right before they put the news story out, they press the sell button. They take their profits. There's always just a person pushing the button. Because mind you, most of the times, as I keep saying, we all live in different time zones. Um, Everybody's not getting this news at the same time. And no, once again, not trying to be braggadocious, but I'll report like some news on my channel, on my stream. I will see some people, like a lot of people, talk about it to three of their streams later, 4 days later, whatever. So it's not that everybody did not see the Mount Gox news and like, what? I'm selling my Bitcoin. That's not what happened, man. They just be using. I knew this thing was gonna go up. Yo, I'm sorry. I charge my batteries next time. Now y'all get to look at me like I look like a movie now. I got a dark side and a bright side, but whatever. Um Anyways, let's keep rocking with it. I just, it is what it is. But yeah, they just use this stuff to try to do their dumps or whatever. And like I said, the same with the pumps. There's always they always gonna create the narrative they want to. That's a little bit better. Sorry. Do you think July is going to be red like June? I think we're going to get some pumps in July, but it's so many stuff. It's okay. When I made this out, like I'm gonna say it again because I am proud of it. I called June 5-6 months before it happened. So my July call was that we can get some movement in July, which I think we will have. But I'm just trying a couple of events that I know is happening. I'm going to see how they use those to what they're going to do during July. What I can see is how do I say this? What I can see is maybe a pump in the beginning of July, right? In the beginning of July, but I want to predict this more stronger. Once again, not that I'm trying to be right, but let me just say it this way: I could see us probably having a early pump in early July, like a quick little pump. But there's some things that may happen that may bring it down for the middle of July, and then pump starting the end of July into August, and then back down in September. That's how I'm gonna say that. But I still got to do some more research and look into some more stuff to determine what I think what will happen. I was about to say to determine what will happen, but I don't have a crystal ball. All I can do is like look at what I see. But I think I said that clearly enough. I didn't even pull out my calendar this time, y'all. But anyway, what's your opinion on Sats in that market? Are you someone like Sats, like Bitcoin Sats and Rune? Wow, I never read y'all full question before starting to answer. Let me answer the whole thing. My bad. What's your opinion on Sats in that market? Have you looked into it? Because go crazy over the piece of Sats, Hitman Sats, and wait, what are you talking about? Like Bitcoin Sats, like Satoshis, like people collecting? Are you talking about Satoshis and Runes, or what are you talking about? You might have to rephrase that. I'm sorry, Tad. I'm not because you started throwing hit pizza sats, hitman sats, and knockout. Is that a meta that's going on now? I might have missed it. I've been gone this weekend, y'all. If you can, though, rephrase it so I can understand what you're saying. James White said Mount Gox was my first exchange. Does that make me old? I don't make it doesn't make you old. It just means you probably got in early because 13. Could I have? No, I probably couldn't have got in 2013. I was still young. But now it doesn't mean you old, but you just adopted crypto early. Oh, EA, what's up, bro? EA said, not tired of the slab memes rugging. Come back to actual alts. Also bring the A-list, celebs, not the washed up ones. Like for man, seriously. They better add me to the meet and greet until I'm Oh, you a trip, bro. You a trip. Sounds like I go meet Lotto ASAP. There's your bless me. I don't think the VC are the full problem, but the valuation and oversaturation. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what it is. Like the overvaluating them and the saturation in the market. Well, but like I said, a lot of them pulling back and they trying to do it smart now. Because it was, a lot of them just they thought they had the game rigged. They thought they had it on. I mean, it didn't work out like they wanted to. But hopefully, even though, like I said, I keep saying on the streams, a lot of these projects pissing me off about launching late. But I hope if they launch late, that when they come in the game, they come in better than these other people have at lower valuations or whatever. Um, yeah. Oh, you got another. You said because there has been some VC lead projects that did good, but they also had a good valuation in tokenomics. Exactly. Yeah, and that's what I was saying to somebody else. I got to do another. I'll be honest. I look back at the video. I could have did even better with the whole my token video, and I want to do another one. But man, I see so many people like not even in the projects I'm in, but every once in a while I'm on Coin Market Cap, and people like this thing has the stupidest tokenomics, and they encompass tokenomics just from circulating market cap and FDV, not realizing how the vesting schedule looks, and they don't really understand tokenomics. So a lot of people don't they don't realize. But like anyway, I said that say because you said yeah, a lot of these projects are coming out with better valuations and better tokenomics and stuff like that. But it's because a lot of people don't know how to research and understand tokenomics that they not getting into these projects. The thing is I have wondered even myself was like even if they're wrong, what if that because people think that projects have bad tokenomics they don't get into them, but they'll be fine because you'll see the price moving fast because there's not either a lot of tokens on the market or it's not a lot of dilution. But by the time people see that, it's the token already gonna be running. So that's why I tell my group like we get in early, we get in before people get in. But so many people don't understand tokenomics, man. I might do a video on it. Um, as he said, 5,300 new token launches daily in 2024 so far. Yeah, I think even when I first started this channel and I was talking on my stream, I think I was conservative because I was like, what I was like, we might have what I said was it 20 or 40,000? I think I was saying by the end of the cycle, man, we it's so far gone now, it's ridiculous. But hopefully, as they say, I hate to be cliche, but hopefully the cream of the cream of the. Did I just really say that? Did I really, really just say that? The cream of the crop. Y'all know what I meant. The cream of the crop rises to the top. So, we'll see what happens though. But a lot of these guys are learning that that VC game is not going to work. So hopefully they come to play together with us and not try to just use and abuse people in the space and come to their senses or whatever. All right, let's see. But yes, Satoshi's they're under rare sats on that site. I don't necessarily know about the market. I just know the nerds like them and some. Yeah, I mean that's what I was talking about with the whole sats and the runes and stuff and the what they call them, the rare Satoshis or whatever. I just don't have time for it, man. I just don't have time. I'm not saying it can't make money. I was saying this when runes first dropped. I said you probably can if you get in early, just like anything, you make money, but I think it's just a little. Oh, wow, I still got this on the stream. I still think it's just a little bit overcomplicated for the majority to understand, which is why like people saying people been flocking to meme coins. It's easier to understand than some of the utility picks. But like EA said, they better come on back to these. They better come back to these utility plays and stop getting wrecked. But people, they can make money over there. I just stay away from the Satoshi's runes and all that kind of stuff. Just too much. Like I was saying earlier, even with my friends who like they last cycle they were watching the charts. They were making positive trades, and they weren't really getting wrecked on their trades. They was doing good trades, but at the end of the cycle still didn't make as much money. And I feel like it was way more work. But I spent enough time trying to research projects and what they doing, and going into Discords, reading up on stuff, and I don't have the time to keep up with all that stuff. I mean, it's cool though, but if I wish, maybe I could get a rest Satoshi just for whatever. I don't know. I don't care though. Oh yeah, I'm probably laughing at my comment. Man, I can't believe I said that. Man, good thing AI hasn't fully taken over YouTube because they would have definitely took this whole stream down. Like, what did he say? Yeah, I guess that's the end of the comments. Yeah, it's pretty short. Usually it's when I'm done talking, but like I said, I never want to just have you on stream just ranting just to run up the time or whatever. It's just a bunch of people fussing on Twitter today. It was a couple of news stories in there that y'all can get something from, but I don't want to just ever just be talking to be talking, even though probably sometimes it sounds like that. But what's the recaps I could say? Stay away from celebrity meme tokens. Um, yeah, you feel like you can get it early, and most people like, I know, Zoe, I'm smart. I'm gonna get in early and then get out early. Sometimes you don't have that opportunity. What was some of the other stuff we covered? I don't mean I didn't. I usually write. Oh, of course, don't leverage trade. I said, oh, and the Mount Gox is not as much money as people trying to say it is. I feel like I had one more big point in here. The S1s. Y'all watch the stream. Y'all saw what happened. But yeah, I don't want to waste anybody's Monday, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely tired. So I'm not even a napper though, so I'm gonna go drink some water or something. I need to go do some push-ups, and yeah. Blackmore fam said, "Oh, that sounds like an Yo, y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. What EAO you talking about? I see haha before I even see a conversation. Said, no, keep going, run up the time. I'm on the Stairmaster. Man, I need to get on the Stairmaster. I went Saturday. I went Saturday to the gym. Like I got a gym down here, but sometimes I need to get out of the house. I'll go to my gym in the house. I'll start working out and I'll think of something. I'll come back to the computer, start working, and never go back in the gym. And I have to leave the lights on and everything. So, but I'm about to go hit. I'm about to probably go work out in my gym in a minute. I need a Stairmaster in here, but I'll probably wait till I build my next house to get a Stairmaster. I want my next house. I mean, my gym is nice now. My gym is nice, but my next house, it's gotta be. My gym is gonna be dope. It's gonna be real dope. He said, "Need the entertainment." You crazy? Taddy said, "Of a new token coming to base." Y'all crazy. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get on out of here. In the case there's anybody new on the stream, if you want to join the Patreon, it is at patreon.com/cryptozo. Now, for some of us, we've had some bleed outs. We had some bleed outs. We still got some good entries, but if you join now, you get even better entries than us. A lot of people don't like to say that, but yeah, I mean, Mark has been acting crazy. I'm cool. I'm still cool with where I got in, DCA and stuff like that. But sometimes you get lucky. So anyway, you want to join the Patreon, is at patreon.com/cryptozo. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. Hopefully you setting yourself up to have a good week. Don't do like me. Get your workout in addition to your crypto stuff. Drink your water, eat fruit, eat your vegetables. Don't eat a lot of fried food. Stay away from candy. Let me get out of here, y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all next time.